Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode of the Spitfire Squires campaign Classes in Session. I'm delighted to be your DM for this, however long this continues for. And we're gonna do a sort of fun facts about each of our player characters. I am gonna do a fun fact for an NPC they haven't met yet, named Jameson Hollow Striker. Once everybody else is done, so yeah, we're gonna go over to our head editor, editor director, Hayden Thomas.
Let's go. All right. I am Hayden. I will be playing Jesse for the duration of this campaign, hopefully, unless I die.
I'm gonna
I
kill him immediately.
Oh God, I'd
Session
say
one.
I'd say a fun fact about Jesse is that he only the clothes on his back. Like, he forgot to pack more clothes, so he's got like 4 outfits max.
He's showing up to college with like bare minimum.
Yes, like the true guy showing up to college.
He's a
He's showing up.
minimalist.
He's like, "Hey, can you do presentation on me for like every day?"
Yeah, exactly. Like every day I'm gonna need this cleaned desperately.
Oh
And like
man.
one of like the outfit, quote unquote, is like a swimsuit. Like it doesn't count.
That's a pretty good one. We're gonna go over to Kennedy Reese. She's our art director. Can you tell me a fun fact about your character, along with her name?
Yeah, of course. Okay, so my name is Kennedy Reese, and I play Creme Brulee. She's great, and I love her character. A fun fact about Creme is that she has tried to be vegetarian so many times, like done 2 days of vegetarianism and then broke on the third day because she wants to not eat meat and then somehow ends up eating it. Like she's a failed vegetarian.
I will never attempt to do vegetarianism or veganism or whatever you want to say it because I can't. I can't do it.
I love the concept of a failed vegetarian.
How does she
Every
feel
week it's
about
like, guys, we gotta stay healthy and save the planet.
But man, that cow.
it sounds well, yeah, this is my question. Does Creme Hi everybody, my name is Spencer, by the way. Does Creme like does it like creep up on her? Does she get like a moment of weakness? Like how does she fail? Because like part of me pictures like she's eating her salad. She's like, man, these red things are great. What is this? And they're like, oh, that's cow. And she's like, fuck.
No, so Creme's one of Creme's favorite foods is a meat, and it's breakfast sausage specifically. Like morning breakfast sausage is her weakness. It is like
Mm.
it is
Wait,
Too
but
fun
she's
something
fact.
that
not weak in the evenings.
no, it's not in the evenings or in the daytime. In the morning when she's up and she's
It's
alert.
the most important meal. You gotta have
Honestly,
the
I get
protein.
that.
From the hours of
It's
6 a.m. to 10 a.m., she is vulnerable.
exactly wait no.
Vulnerable to meat.
So like what will happen is she'll be going a good few days like eating yogurt in the morning that's high in protein or eating like some variation of like berries and stuff, and then the third morning she'll wake up cranky,
Mm.
or like she'll wake up upset one morning and the only thing that will make her happy is eating like breakfast sausage, and so she'll eat it forgetting because she's also forgetful in the morning. She'll eat it forgetting
Uh,
that she was trying to be vegan, and in a moment of
Ah.
weakness, she'll be like, "Fuck, I failed again."
I mean, are you really a failed vegan in a fantasy world if like your only options are either hunt your own food or like, you know, scavenge? I
Yeah,
mean, that's
at that point
impressive
you're a
on
failed
its own.
hunter.
Yeah. So
I'm
yeah, that's
That's
that's Crimp's fun fact.
all right. We heard a little bit from Spencer Birmingham, but he is our composer, our music director. Tell us a fun fact.
Uh, oh man, I don't want to piggy up. I'm not gonna piggyback off her fun fact. I want to talk about JD, who is my character, Johnston Davidson, and his dietary preferences. But we're gonna move on from that really quick, and we're gonna loop back to that hopefully at some point. If I don't, somebody email me, and I will.
Yeah, you just send him all the reminders,
Please,
please, every day.
please. Andrew, don't post my personal phone number. I swear.
I'm putting your personal phone number.
No.
It's gonna be in the channel logo.
No.
It's like hidden.
JD. Gosh, wait, no, I had a fact and it's gone. Oh yeah, so JD doesn't know what a fist bump is.
Oh,
Interesting.
In his culture where he is from, there's a lot of open-handed gestures, lots of welcoming, lots of high-fiving, lots of benevolent gesticulation, but there are no fist bumps because forming a fist always implies aggression, and where he is from, it is a very peaceful place where if you are forming a fist, it is to inflict pain. It is not for any other
okay.
purposes. So
So
he is very
hypothetically,
oh
if
yeah.
someone were to come up to him with a fist bump, he'd just go like turkey, and that just be how it ended.
And/or drop kick them because he definitely feels
okay.
threatened. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like he will
Yeah,
not
yeah.
know what it is. He will like if you're someone that he trusts, he'll be like, "What are you doing? What are we doing right now?"
What are you
Or he'll
doing?
like kind of put his guard up a little bit.
Fair. All right.
Noted. Okay.
I guess I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
So you guys haven't met Jameson yet, but he thinks every accomplishment in his life is his own. But it's actually his wife that has just been supporting him from the sidelines to help him.
Oh, that's so
That's
cute.
so sweet.
He doesn't know, and she's just like, "Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great.
What a
You're
typical
doing
man.
Behind every man who is successful is a woman who actually did it.
But yeah, that's
Calling out
his
all
fun
the
fact, I
billionaires right
guess.
now. Anyway,
The billionaires.
Jeff Bezos.
All right. Yeah, go. I don't want to cut off Jeff Bezos' joke. Sorry.
Cool, because all right. Are we? Are you setting the scene, Andrew? Should we let you have
Yeah.
I
narration
mean,
powers?
sure. If you guys want to get
3, 2,
started.
1, start.
Let us begin.
I'm here for any.
Let us go into a world of magic and wonder in the
Uh-huh.
first ever episode of Classes in Session. This is my ASMR voice, and I'll be doing this for the rest of the time. I hope you like that Zen music.
I didn't want to interrupt. I actually got chills and thought about saying I'm going to come, but I wanted to let you have your moment.
Thanks for waiting approximately 15 seconds. That's more than I thought.
That's gonna be the part. That's gonna be the part that's our blooper.
That's the part where the intro is going to start, and we have Spencer's awesome theme song.
Just your average kind of scholars in a world of mystery and sacred altars. Together we will make it through. Together we will find the truth. Classes in session and with zero direction, we're gonna pass the test. Draconic aggression and ghostly possession. College really is the best. The odds are stacked against us, and our GPAs should not be discussed. I promise I will educate until I graduate.
So, you have started your journey along a long, perilous road through a pine wood-covered forest. The trees are filled with snow, but you know that spring is soon on the way. Jameson Hollowstriker, the man who's been driving this cart thus far, has stopped along the side of the road to set up camp for the night. Snow is coming down from above, and you're doing all you can to keep warm, huddled around this little fire. Cream, before you left, you were given a small envelope with the letters, "Do not open until you have reached your destination." JD, you feel relieved that for the first time, you feel independent. And Jesse, you're excited to go on this journey and discover just who you really are. You guys have all been pretty quiet thus far, and Jameson looks at the rest of you and he goes, "So, am I just gonna be stoking the fire, or are we gonna talk?"
Well, what would you like to talk about?
Well, I don't know anything about you. I just been driving this car this far, and I'll be honest, I'm really bored. Really, really bored.
Uh,
Actually, my name is Krem.
Rem.
have we done
Okay.
introductions? Yeah, I don't actually remember if I told you my name when I hopped on this cart.
I mean, you all have been pretty quiet. I mean, you haven't really talked to each other. You just kind of got on, took some naps.
Sorry, it's just
But
been
yeah.
really exciting to be out and about for once. This is my first time like in this part of town.
Honestly,
I really
saying
don't like to try
Seems
it.
like your first time.
Yeah, this is
What's up?
very new for me.
It's not
Very
my
new
first
experience.
rodeo.
I'm sure that the school, Watalina, is gonna be very good for the rest of you. I am a bit hesitant to return.
Why would you
is
say
Why?
hesitant?
Well, my wife, she told me that I should return with a gift for our anniversary, and I have yet to find one. So I'm afraid she's
Ah.
gonna tear my head off.
Yeah, so you did mess up. You did mess up.
Yeah, I did.
So how tall is your wife?
Why do you ask that?
It's just really important to judge how alive you'll be.
What? I'm afraid I
Height
don't
doesn't
follow.
equal
Like
danger.
what I'm saying is your wife is going to kill you.
Yeah,
and,
I'm
and
aware.
depending on how tall she is, you have a higher chance of survival. Because if she's 9 feet tall, she can't see you down there, and you can like escape like a mouse.
Do you correlate
Oh.
strength with height or size?
Yes, so, somewhat. It varies. It varies. But like what I'm saying is like if he has a smallness advantage in the situation, he can actually
I can
run
assure
away.
you, I
A
am
lot
not
of
small.
a lot of people actually. How tall are you?
Jameson, I actually put the height into the character list. Let me find that, because I didn't think that was going to be important, but here we are. I'm glad I wrote it down. He is 5 foot 10.5 inches.
Yeah, so you're not that big. Like there's people taller than
What?
you.
How
There's a
tall
lot
are
of
you?
people tall. There's a lot. I'm 6'2".
You're. I mean,
I'm a
you're
little-
leaning over the
I'm a
fire,
little-
so I guess I
I'm a-
couldn't tell.
I'm a little bit taller than you, but like that's not important. See, even me, I can have a smallness advantage. Like to hobbits, no, but like to Goliaths, to giants, yes. So like if you married a giant, got a
But-
distinct advantage there.
I feel like if you only correlate size with strength, there's not much leniency for a hidden threat in that.
Yeah, no, friend, you mistake my my assessment of the situation. If she's taller, his likelihood for survival goes up because being the small one in this situation is advantageous.
So are you
You
saying if
should
she was
just
smaller than
find
me?
a gift for her.
This is also an option.
Yes, it's very true.
Have you considered?
What do you think
Have you
I should get
considered?
her?
Have you considered a flower crown? But
Basic
He,
bitch.
he looks
But-
around at all the snow around him, and he's just like, "Where?"
wait, hang on. Do I have spells? Hang on.
I mean, you're a
Take a sec.
cleric.
Sorry, hang on.
Yeah, wait. What do you guys look like?
So, yeah, I could. Do you want to just go around and describe our character? We'll describe our characters.
Yeah, by all means.
Okay, so I am 6'2", generally kind of slumped, relaxed, fiery, bright red hair, kind of spilling out around me. I've got a cloak on that is gray and green, and traveler's backpack and some boots that are that seem to be like woven from plant fibers, but seem extremely thick and durable. And yeah, like a pale white skin, bright green eyes, just
Those boots
average looking.
are going to be very helpful this far north because
Yes.
You look out, and right now you are on the edge of a cliffside. You have spent the most of the day climbing up this hill, and you look out over to your. Well, I'm going to go from Johnston Davidson's perspective forward, and it is a beautiful scene. What you see out below you is just a entire littered landscape of pine trees and a river that kind of courses off to the left, and it joins into a delta that leads out into this massive ocean. It's a not a heavy snowfall, but a light snowfall. And so what you can see out there is you can see the hands of God out in the distance. You, having lived in this world for a very long time, know that the hands of God are these large, like, clusters of stars that form into the sky, like fingers. So going off from your left all the way to your right, you can see that there are 5 massive pillars going up and over the horizon. And off to your right, the same thing but reflected on the other side. So it's as if someone is placing their hands beneath the world and holding it. And this is accentuated by the fact that when you look up, you can see that there are 2 galaxies in clear view up in the night sky. One with a heart of pure white, and the other with a heart of pure black. Those are called the eyes of life and death.
There was so much lore. There was so much lore that just happened.
Oh God.
Make a religion check for me.
Okay, hang on. Oh.
A 6.
Yeah, it scuffed on a 17. It was so close.
Yeah, so here's the thing. You are a wood elf. You have spent most of your time in the trees, and you haven't really left your home that much, and you don't really bother to, like, look up and look into it. You're more concerned about your one sort of god, who is Ilmater, the god of endurance. And you look up into the sky, and you can see that on the left hand, in the constellation, there are a series of, like, bright red stars that curl around this nebula that looks sort of like a thumb from this perspective. And you understand that this is the pillar of your god. With a 6, that's what you get.
Yeah, so I know that the thumb is the pillar of my god. And is it a do I know if it's a representation that, like, we've come up with on this earth?
No, you don't.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was sick. That was really cool descriptors, and that, like, it helped set the scene. That was cool.
So yeah, he looks over at you, and are you wearing, like, a sort of amulet or something that shows your?
It's not
your faith?
visible under the cloak, but you could probably see, like, a chain around my neck, and he could ask, like, what the necklace is.
Okay. If he doesn't see the symbol, he's not gonna ask. But he's just kind of looking up at all of it, and he's gonna say, I think the difference of height doesn't determine one's strength. I believe it's one's beliefs that allow one to endure despite any challenge.
JD's ears do perk up a little bit at that, and he sits up a little straighter, and he says, do you have any affiliation with a god or goddess that is the proponent of endurance?
I do. And he takes out this sort of chain amulet with the symbol of Ilmater, which is a right hand with a red thorn weaved around it, sort of bleeding. And he holds it up. Yes, I am.
I take out, I reach into the neck of my cloak and grab a chain and pull out a very, very similar looking pendant, but mine, I won't say it's different. It might be the same as his, actually, but it is definitely the only article of clothing that I have that shows any level of splendor. It is
like dedication, and like you've spent time cleaning it.
Well, no, it's like made with rubies and gold and clearly defined as a valuable object, whereas everything else on my person seems purely functional.
It's a much nicer version of the one I have. I respect it. I would ask for the amulet, but for my wife, but she follows a different faith than I.
What
What is she?
What faith does she follow?
She's more of a chaotic soul than I am. She follows the goddess of Bashaba.
Can I make a
goddess
religion
of-
check?
Yeah, make a religion check.
Thank you. 17.
Okay. Okay, I can hear my dog. 1 second. Sorry.
That's good.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
nice scene setting. I like it.
I want to. So, Kennedy, can you draw the thing he said about the sky? Good lord.
To give
I
a
would
better,
need-
it's like if you were to hold an apple in your hand, that would be the world you're on. Like if you were to cup water
You
from
see,
drinking
it's,
from
and
like
it's
a
just
river.
one hand. It's just one hand.
It's two hands.
It's two hands.
Yeah, with a set. Okay, 17.
Yep.
This one is you've met someone who follows this faith. They can either be extremely good in their chaoticness or extremely evil. They have the vigil of two black antlers. And they're generally more chaotic evil.
Got you. Okay,
So that's what you know.
That's so I'm a little bit wary of this person and his wife right now, probably. By the way, I checked my spells. I can do nothing to get him a cool gift for his wife. Dude. I could bless him, but like
Is there anything in the surrounding area that could be fashioned to make like jewelry of some sort?
I make a
Like
perception
any
check
like
for me.
shining rocks, anything like that.
Yeah, make a perception.
I am not good at perception. Let's see. I got.
It's gonna be with disadvantage because it is night and it is snowing.
can I also make a perception check?
Can I?
And... Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Do you
can
want
I
to help
cast
him,
light?
or do you want to both make it?
I want to make
Yeah,
it.
you can cast. You can cast light, and that'll get. I'll allow that to help you if you're going to be walking around the area.
Okay. Would that cancel out the
So just-
disadvantage?
Yeah, just do a straight roll.
Okay.
Do you cast light?
Yes.
My character is going to shift her body weight away from wherever it was casted.
I suck. I can't see shit. I think
You roll a
think-
10.
Yeah, I think canonically my guy just really doesn't give that much of a fuck about this.
I rolled a
Uh,
17 minus 1 for 16.
Okay, so JD, you are more like thinking about the interesting dynamic between the fact that he is of your faith, but also is married to someone of a different faith. And you're thinking more about that, and you kind of just let Jesse go and find something.
Yes.
And the best thing you can find, Jesse, around you is a bush filled with berries, and they're like of a bright red variety, and you can fashion that into sort of like a crown of berries. That's the best you got. There's not really much around here.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take some of those.
Okay.
I'm. What you guys see is I start like walking back to the fire with these berries. You see a 5'10" like relatively the same height as Jameson human, with long slicked back hair that is blonde that fades into black. He has a black suit on with yellow trim and a yellow tie and a like long yellow overcoat. Do I notice Rem kind of shift away from the light?
Are you trying to hide it, or is it more of an instinctual thing?
Instinctual.
Okay. Then just make a perception check for me.
Okay. 7.
Because it's less of 7, probably not. I mean, you could. It's probably the smoke's heading her direction from the fire, so you're thinking maybe she's just getting out of the way.
Can I roll insight to see if I do?
I mean,
Is that insight?
there's not really a reason. There's if you had a reason to, it's less of an obvious thing, and like it's more of a body language.
Gotcha. Okay.
So no.
Alright, fair.
Okay. I'm gonna just kind of hand this to Jameson. And say,
Have you made it anything, or are you just handing him berries?
I'm just gonna hand him the berries. I'm gonna say, I don't know much about the surrounding area, but these look good. I don't know if they're in season or.
These won't kill me if I eat them, so that's a good start.
Could they be used to make something?
Thank
for
you.
her?
I could she does like her berries. I could make it into sort of a jam or.
Hey,
Yes.
Jameson, how far are we from the school? And
we
way?
really should be about half a day's journey. We're almost there anyway.
Tell you what, buddy, I'll do this for you. I don't have a lot of things I can do with my personal skills, but one thing I can do is I can make you a little bit more likable as you're approaching home. So maybe you can convince her that these berries have the nicest things.
Or...
No. Just make you a little bit more, I don't know, smooth with the way you speak and the way you act. Not that you aren't already fantastic at those things, but I'll give you a little boost when we get there. Just remember to shake my hand before we part ways.
Got it. You're an unusual troop. You're gonna fit right in at the school for the weird. Must say. Is there anything that you'd like to know before we get there? Really could use some sleep.
What's your favorite color?
Oh, my favorite color?
Yep.
Green.
Solid.
What's your second favorite color?
Pink.
Okay.
Pink.
Why?
Because that's the color of my wife's skin.
That is.
She's a tiefling.
Oh. Okay.
That is touching. I love that.
I thought you dyed your wife.
What?
I thought you dyed your wife pink.
Is that a thing?
That is a thing. It's very cruel. It's very cruel. It's frowned upon in most societies, but I was gonna let it slide.
All right. So.
Don't dye your wife pink.
I will not.
She's already pink, so I don't know why you do that, but like, don't.
I don't either. I'm going to escape this awkward conversation and get some more firewood.
Jameson, it's been a pleasure. I'm gonna stare at the sky for like 4 hours now.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't notice it before. And he's gonna get up. He's gonna walk forward down this trail into the darkness.
Did you say I'm surprised you didn't notice the sky before?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of look to the both of them and look up. It is beautiful. This is a very nice sight. It's different from home.
Partner, your name. Oh, sorry.
Can you make a religion check for me as well, Jesse?
Yeah. My religion. Oh, I'm okay at religion. I'm okay at that. 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty stars.
Yeah.
Some pretty stars up there. Go on, sorry.
Are the two of you familiar with this?
The sky?
No, are you from this area?
Oh, no, not really. I'm definitely from a ways off from here. In fact, I think it's probably taken me, gosh, a month now even to get out this far. But,
Really?
yeah, just a ways from home, but not at all regretting it. You know, you do miss some things, but for all the things you miss, there's new things to enjoy.
Interesting. I'm gonna.
What about you?
Optimist
Yeah,
speaking.
Are you not of the optimist?
What about both
persuasion?
of you? Yeah.
No, I'm not from here.
But are you an optimist though?
Yeah.
Explain your definition of optimism.
I mean, you just used it on me. But sorry, I'm a little bit excited. I shouldn't be so rude to someone I've just met. I think that an optimist is someone that seeks out something good in all the bad.
It's seeing a light in the dark.
Optimism is for fools.
You think sorry, one more time.
Optimism is for fools.
Optimism is for fools. Well, call me a fool.
I just did.
What does Creme look like?
So, Creme is going to be a very tall and slender elf.
How tall?
She 6 foot. She's 6 foot.
He's the highest.
I'm taller. Anyway.
Okay. Well, she's 6 foot. She's a very tall and slender elf. She has dark purple skin and long black hair. Her ears fade from like the dark purple of her skin to like a light pink at the tip of her ears. She is wearing pretty much like black, purple, and some light blues in the skirt that she is wearing. It's like a flowy type of thing. I sent it in the group chat, but and then the top.
I'm gonna look. in the Discord or?
Yeah, in the Discord. It says it's sent.
Is it in the D&D Beyond section? No. Where is this?
I do not see it yet. Yeah, I'll also
Unfortunately, I
upload
don't
my.
see it.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
That's what she looks like.
Rocking the shades.
Yeah, but I'm not wearing shades at the moment. They're
that
like on
good?
my head because it's at
Mhm.
night.
Mm-hmm. What color are your eyes?
They change color depending on the person who's looking at her.
What color are they now?
For all the podcast listeners out there, it is very interesting what we're looking at.
Yeah.
Yes.
We will drop these sometime soon.
Yes.
So my eyes to. What did you say your name was?
Me?
JD?
Yeah, you can call me JD. I don't
My-
do formalities very well.
You tell me what color my eyes are.
I'd say that they are a mix between gray and violet, kind of matching your skin right now, but a much darker, deeper shade. Almost black.
Make an insight check for me
Okay.
as you peer into each other's eyes. I want you both to make one.
I got a 14.
14?
Give me a second. What is my... Sorry, guys.
You're good.
I
Just
have a
your first
10.
roll of the thing. Okay. Based on those numbers, let the other player know what you think. Or like what the other person is thinking based on the information you can glean.
About them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you rolled a 10, right, Kennedy?
Uh-huh.
So you tell he's going to tell you what a 10 gives you.
You see
Oh.
you see someone who is a little bit closed off and using humor to kind of deflect a little bit. But you honestly don't get much more than that. You can't tell what my heritage is. You think you're a little suspicious about the jewelry that I took out, but you can't tell if I stole it or if I'm associated or if I know somebody or if it was a gift. You don't know much about me.
All right, and what does a 14 give him?
It tells him... So, I was thinking of what I was going to say. Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. No.
It tells him that he is looking at someone who is secretive in nature.
Just like
Fair
it,
enough.
like can I ask? Does that mean that like you're not secretive because you're distrusting of us specifically, but you're just distrusting that is who you are?
Yes.
Okay.
It has nothing against you personally, but against the world itself.
Yeah.
So, as you're doing this, all of a sudden you hear a scream out in the direction that Jameson has just went.
Jamie! Jamie, no! Jamie! I get up and begin running.
Yeah, I'll cast
Toward the
light and head
scream.
that way.
So you're gonna
I
just head off into that
briskly
direction?
walk in their direction.
Okay. So as you head off into the dark, are you had to do the light cantrip up, or?
Yes, I'm maintaining light.
Both of
Okay.
the other of us can see.
I can see 120 feet in the
Yeah,
dark.
I can see 60.
Okay, wonderful. So you both see this clear as day.
Actually, I have dark vision too.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, I have
You guys see it all
120 feet.
clear as day. A brown bear standing over the corpse of Jameson Hollow Striker.
The corpse?
He is laying there on the road, not moving. And what would you like to do?
I'm
Roll
I'm going
investigation on the bear.
to. I'm gonna.
You're gonna roll investigation?
Yes, because I want to
do-
see like what's actually
where is
happening.
it?
Okay, make an investigation check for me.
I'm gonna just shoot a D6 of healing over to him. With like just
Okay.
this burst of light
That's a
from my
24.
staff. Oh shit.
A 24. Okay. Here's what's interesting about this. You immediately notice that something's off about this. You don't see any blood on this. He is breathing. You can see that. It doesn't appear to be doing anything hostile towards him. It's just standing over the top of him and is growling in y'all's direction.
I would like to roll animal handling to see if I can, based on my experiences in the forest with creatures and large creatures and defending my area, that if I can calm this creature with some sort of display.
Okay. There's one other thing you notice. All of the berries have been spilled out onto the ground, and the bear is standing over them as well. It's kind of
Okay.
just nibbling as well.
Okay.
Roll animal handling for me.
Okay.
Also, I only
I
rolled
got a
one for how much
22
I healed him.
animal handling.
22 animal. Okay. So you approach. You want to move your token?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna move you all kind
Yes,
of over
please do.
here.
Holy shit,
You
that's
approach.
that's the coolest brown bear icon ever.
I mean, I know, right? Sponsored by D&D Beyond. But yeah, it is going to make a counter insight check into you to see if you are hostile.
It's a bear.
It's a bear.
I cannot believe that it has better insight than me.
You're not my
Well, it does.
dad.
Well, we don't know how big the insight is,
That's true.
and by we I mean. Okay.
Joke's on you. I've memorized all the stats of every creature in D&D 5e.
Beans.
Beans.
Magical beans?
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah. So the bear gives you magic. No. It doesn't appear to be. It doesn't appear to be It doesn't want to attack you,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not moving from its position.
Okay, can I approach it?
Yeah.
So I begin approaching slowly with one hand out, Toothless the dragon style, and I kind of get closer. Does it growl at me?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, and I reach out slowly and put my hand on its forehead and just kind of start gently petting it.
All right, are you two doing anything else?
I am going. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So is Jameson like moving at all?
He's not moving. No, he's just kind of lying there.
So I healed him for one.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Unseen Servant.
Oh, okay.
And I just want to like put a little invisible guy right next to him that's just gonna like tap him on the shoulder, like try to shake him a little bit.
Okay. So the unseen servant comes over and it pushes him, kind of like taps him, and his arm moves, but he doesn't get up.
Okay.
I am going to stealthily walk around to the other side of the bear in
Okay.
Jameson. Do you see where my character is? Like where I just moved them?
Yeah. Make a stealth check for me.
Okay. Where is D20? There it is. No, let's go to my stealth modifier. That's gonna be a 16.
Okay. The bear does not notice you.
And I'm
And-
going to. Can I do something else?
Yeah.
I'm going to grab the wrist of Jameson and slowly pull him out from under the bear.
All right, make a strength check for me.
Oh no.
Because he is fully in like full metal armor. Big dude, kind of just lying there.
Can my
Maybe
unseen
if I
servant
ten-
help?
I just rolled a nat 20.
Let's go.
Oh, nat 20?
Yes.
Okay. So
Well, actually, I have a -1 to help, so it'd be to strength, so it'd be 19, but still.
So yeah, you pull on him, and as soon as you pull him, he gets up. He's like, "All right. Just get your hands off my wife. Get move." And he comes over to you, JD, and he pushes you away from the brown bear.
Hey, she's. This,
Get out of here.
wait,
Get out of here.
This is your wife? This is your wife?
The brown bear changes into a different entity entirely, and it shapeshifts into this individual right here.
Okay. I'd like to make a perception check.
Okay, make a perception check.
Yes.
I would also like to make a perception check.
Yes,
I got
please.
a natural one. I don't see her. Where'd the bear go? Who are you?
Actually, okay, I have a different check I'd like
I
to make.
rolled a 17 plus 2. So 19.
You solved the puzzle. You solved the test. You did it. And she's going over and shaking your guys' hands.
Jameson, where's the bear?
Jameson,
where'd the bear go?
There was no bear. There was no bear.
But where did the bear go? Where did it go?
She's not. She's a druid. She can turn into creatures.
Wait, this woman is a druid?
Yes, my wife is a druid, and he
Ma'am,
goes
what is-
over. Yeah.
What is your name,
You're
ma'am?
talking to me?
Ma'am, what is your name?
My name is Miss Marigold.
Mary,
And
Miss
she takes your
Marigold.
hand. Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, go on. I'm
Yeah,
very intrigued.
No, I was just repeating your name. Names are
Oh,
hard.
okay. Yeah, and then I understand. And your name is JD, I believe I heard.
Yes.
You have all met the requirements for this test. I didn't think you'd resort to the peaceful option. I thought you'd just straight up attack me, but you did very well. You made sure that Jameson here, and she goes over and kind of gives him a kiss on the cheek, didn't get hurt, and you helped him escape relatively unharmed. So, congratulations.
We're already being
Thank you.
tested.
Yes.
I rolled a 19 on my perception.
Okay. She is a tiefling with pink skin, horns that kind of go back into her black hair. She kind of has a shorter stature about her. She's not that tall, so she can definitely kill Jameson. She is holding on to a staff, and she's just kind of her yellow eyes are beating around at all of you. On her sort of, I guess I'll say chest, is black antlers that kind of curl up around her shoulders. And she's just kind of looking at all of you very intently.
So-
what do
so
I know
what-
about druids?
Okay.
Sorry,
No, you're good. You're good.
Make a Arcana check.
what is the modifier? Okay. Try this one. 21.
21. Druids mainly keep to themselves, and they have a natural affinity for nature and keeping a balance in life. So she's a bit out of character for what a druid would be. And yeah, that's about it. If you're looking for something more specific, you can ask me. With a 19, you said?
Yes. Or it was a
What
21.
are you trying to figure out?
It was
21.
more
What would
so.
you like? What would
It was more so just I don't know how much experience Jesse's had with druids, and so I'm trying to see, is this
is an entirely new thing for you.
Yes. And it's more of like I'm trying to discern, is this what kind of magic it is, if that makes sense.
Okay. Okay, with an Arcana check, yeah, you would know that this was sort of a transmutation, also sort of it's less of a school of magic and more of an innate ability that this person has. Yeah, that's what you glean.
Okay.
Marigold, I have a few questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and ask.
Yeah. So question number 1, you're a druid.
Yes.
So
I
you
am.
can...
Go ahead. Yeah.
So you can turn into animals, correct?
That you just saw it. I actually didn't see it.
Can you turn into a bear?
I can.
We need to find the bear. And I think with your set of talents, you can help us find the bear with thinking like a bear, finding
She
a
walks
bear.
over and she just goes,
I'm overhearing all
Sweetie.
this.
"I am the bear."
You're the what? What? Wait,
I'm
you let me
frustrated
pet
me.
you for like 30 seconds.
I did,
Put your
and Jameson
hands where
steps
the
in.
temples are.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna like frustratedly put my hands where my temples are, as in like I'm really irritated at the fact that he doesn't understand.
I didn't see. I rolled really low perception.
Can I put my hand on Johnston's shoulder? My friend,
Yeah.
you watched it happen, right?
I missed it. I think I missed it.
You had your hand.
I temporarily went blind. It was crazy.
Is there a test that he failed just now?
Are
we still being tested?
Unfortunately, he has passed the test. There is no further test after this. We can continue on. We can continue on to the academy now. And then Jameson steps in. Yeah, I lied. It's actually just around the corner.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Sick.
We're not that far.
Jameson, come here.
Yeah.
Come here.
And
Get close.
he walks over with you.
Get close.
Over here. Hey, buddy.
Shake my hand.
No, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't like you putting your hand on my head's wife.
Yeah, no,
I didn't like that.
I feel very bad about that. I'd like to make it up to you right now. Please, like as a sign of good faith, please shake my hand.
A pulse in his
Okay,
hand.
make a persuasion check.
Oh shoot, my persuasion's dog water. Okay, here we go. I got a 15.
All right, he looks at you. As a fellow man of endurance, I will. And he shakes your hand.
And I cast enhance ability on him. And he has Eagle's Splendor, which means he has advantage on charisma checks for the next hour.
Okay.
And he feels a sense of like all-encompassing security in himself and confidence envelop him, and I wink at him and I say, that's for not being able to help with the gift. I hope that this makes up for petting your wife for a very long period of time. I did not know that would be how this went down. Toodles, and I run away.
Okay. Toodles. So he's gonna be just gonna walk over. All right, honey, let's get going.
Hey, Jameson.
We have Hey, JD. Anyway, we have lots of things to do. Let's go. And they both walk over to the cart, and they start taking off, leaving behind the tent and cart.
Okay.
The chairs.
Okay.
That was the corpse of Jameson there.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just.
I have a question.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Do I get a sense that, like, with them leaving like this cart and stuff behind, that this is a common like thing that they do to new students?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, this is definitely something they do all the time.
Okay, can
I'm
I
not
put
even
on
gonna
the
have
fire
your-
and get on the
this-
cart?
You're gonna put out the yeah. No, they. You can tell just from their joy of like pulling tricks that they absolutely love this. Like Marigold, being a goddess of misfortune, absolutely loves everything about this.
Fair.
Right, love this. I love them.
Okay. So you take off, and you go around this bend, and you can see now, sort of up against this mountain face. You can tell that the mountain is made of like a very pure marble, because the mountain snow-covered peaks sort of blend in with the rest of it, so it seems as if it's all a pure white face. Sticking out of the mountain is a large college, and you can immediately guess that this is Watalina's School for the Weird. Going down, you can see that there is a large sort of tower that looks like is it called the Space Needle from Seattle? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like that, but twice as large, and it kind of funnels up before going out, and there's some sort of like observatory deck on top. And as you get closer, you can see that there are two walls along the outside. And let me look at my drawing here so I can give you an absolutely authentic description. There is a normal wall, which is made of that marble that they've seemed to cut out of the mountain. And you can see that there is a moat between this wall and the second wall. You don't know how exactly they'd across from this distance, but you can see that the outer wall kind of goes out and around away from the building, and that the inner wall kind of feeds into where the Space Needle is by curling around as if it's like some sort of oval. So the inner wall is an oval-like structure, and that inside the oval is this massive courtyard. As you get closer, you can see that the rest of the building is coming into view, and that most of it is buried and covered within the mountain's face. Coming up to the academy, you can see that there is a symbol, and it is a W and another W, but the first W is normal, and the second W is turned upside down, and they are intersecting. Within the intersections, you can see that there are different symbols for the different classes that there are in D&D. So, fun little fact there.
That's cool.
As you go up, you can see that a drawbridge lowers backwards and allows you to cross over this gate. Miss Marigold has turned into another horse and is helping to speed up your journey.
Can I roll perception to see if I see?
Yeah, make a perception check. Yeah.
Okay, I got a 23. Not only to see her change, but also just to like investigate the area. So okay. I see this time.
Yeah. Keeping a keen eye on her to make sure that she's just not some con artist. You see before your eyes as she shapes into a sort of lightish red horse with horns that come out the top. As you can see, there's sort of tiefling features. It's like a unicorn, but with two. And you continue on, and Jameson takes his hand, he slaps both of the horses, and he's like, "That's my wife!" And the horse kicks back at Jameson. As they continue on. As you continue in, the drawbridge lowers, and you are immediately greeted by another wall and some stables. There are other stables that are filled with other horses. Every one of them is full except for one, and he leads your white mare into one of them and just leaves the cart there. Off to your right and left, between two sets of stables on either side, there are two doors that lead off to who knows where. You continue on into this massive courtyard, and you can see with your 23 that there is a series of training implements scattered all about. There is an area for rogues that is a set of traps, dummies, locks that they can pick, all set up, and don't have anyone on them currently because it is late at night, but you can see that in the daytime that's probably where a lot of them would train. In front of you see a large sort of stone platform that could be used for a variety of purposes, sort of a multi-functional area. Off to your left, you can see there is a range where there are dummies set up with multiple arrows sticking in and out of them and embedding themselves into the wall behind. In the wall behind, you can see that there are windows, most of them shut, but a couple of them open. With a 23, you can tell that these are probably student dorms. So this outer wall consists of a lot of student dormitories.
This whole building is made of stone and like man-made,
it's
right?
Marble.
Marble.
Yes.
Wait, okay. Behind the shooting range, the wall that was like peppered with arrows, that's student rooms.
Yeah, you can see student rooms are in there. Those
Wow.
windows are definitely shut closed.
Yeah.
Um,
I just wanted to say, like, this is by far the largest non-magically, non-nature constructed thing that JD has ever seen, and he's not like slack-jawed, but his eyes are wide and darting all around him all the time, which kind of plays into that 23. I think he would be absolutely like fascinated with all of this.
It is absolutely amazing. The most easy you go into this court, you look up, and this tower that you saw from a distance that kind of seems small is now like towering above you. No, play on words there,
Power
but
pun.
it just kind of looms above you.
Mm.
Yeah, there are two ways you can go. You can see these worn paths. There's one that goes off to the left, and then one that goes off to the right. You veer off towards the right as you follow Jameson and Miss Marigold. As you get closer to the sort of inner wall, closer to the mountain, you can see that there are two circles that make an Arcana check for me. Whoever wants to do that.
My Arcana's pretty bad.
I'd be happy to roll it. And does someone else want to do it too with me? Or
Yeah, I did not do good.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Okay, Jesse, what did you roll?
I got a 10.
Okay. You can see that between the two circles there are signs of sort of magical damage, but you can't tell exactly what this is about exactly. Continuing on, there are, on the inner wall, closer to the main tower, there are even more rooms. These have larger, more grand windows. And there is a small door compared to the rest of it that leads inside. Come on, we're actually kind of late. I usually pull this trick and it slows everything down, but I just can't help it. And he walks in.
What
All
are
right.
we late for?
Oh, you were late for orientation, of course. And he
Oh.
doesn't answer and continues to walk forward. And then Marigold just kind of takes you by the hand. Isn't this so exciting? And she pulls you in.
Right.
Much louder in this room. It is a cacophony of laughter, talking, sort of a hush as you guys enter, though, as they all turn to you. And Eric kind of stands up on the table. Oh, so that's why we're late then? Really? Really, these three geezers? And Marigold's like, it's gonna be fine. Just enjoy your food. You're gonna have the next, I'd say, maybe 30 minutes to talk, get to know each other. And she turns to the rest of you. Just so you know, you need to find one other person to make friends with because the dorms here have rooms of 4. So good luck. And they both take off to the top right
Okay.
corner of the room.
Okay.
So this is now your chance to interact with any character that you find interesting and maybe find a companion or an enemy or whatever you want to do.
Okay. I assume the three of us are rooming together then.
Yep. Jesse, Cream, you guys down to be roomies?
It's Rem.
Crem, my fault.
Also, I don't know if I've like formally introduced myself. I reach out to like shake both of your hands and say, "I'm Jesse. Jesse F. You don't seem like the typical people that I'd meet."
I take his hand in a cold, like in a crisp, up down, but it's relaxed, and I smile at him. JD.
Did you say Jesse?
Yes, my name is Jesse.
Okay, Bessie. Heard.
I'll accept that. Yes.
Instead of taking your hand, she's just going to bow. Slightly. And my name is Creme, not Cream. And she shoots a glare at JD.
He winks.
And then she scoffs.
Are you okay, guys? Okay, if I change the music to tavern music?
Absolutely.
Do it, yes. All right,
Dang
it's
it.
a
Okay,
it's a
hold on.
pleasure to meet both of you. I just for both of you glancing out over this crowd, what do you make of this place?
So, honestly,
A hall.
Jesse, I'm gonna level with you for a minute. This is the largest building I have ever been inside. I don't know about you,
Oh, thank God.
but
same.
yeah, okay, cool. And this is the most people that I've ever seen and not known in my entire life. So your guess is as good as mine. Like that guy Herc, he seemed a little abrasive, but like who knows, maybe he knits and like is really good at it. And I'd love to have a roommate that's good at knitting. I need some stuff repaired every now and then.
Oh, if you need repairs, I can do that.
I actually have a spell called mending, so I don't know why
So
I
do
said
I,
that,
yes.
but
No, I can. We can both do that.
we could wait, do you want to just do it right now? I think it'd be fun. I think
Yeah,
it'd be cool
yeah,
to
like a
show
little
off.
mending handshake.
Yeah. Wait, so
While
catch
they're talking, I'm gonna slowly walk away.
Krem,
Okay.
Krem, wait, we gotta mend something.
Wait,
Krem, come back.
Krem, do you want
Krem.
mending?
I'm just gonna
Graham.
keep walking.
Krem, we can mend for you.
No, I'm just gonna keep
Graham.
walking.
Oh, hello. What's your name? What's your name? Blondie.
And then I'm gonna
Okay.
interact with whoever Peyton is.
Yeah,
What
I
is
make
that?
I make my way over to
So-
Marion.
You guys both do mending on each other?
Yeah, we shake hands and cast mending.
Okay.
Wait,
You
no,
said the-
I think canonically, I reach down and rip open a part of my pant leg and I say, mend it.
Oh, I I place my hand on your thigh and cast mending.
It, and I go for a high five.
The guy in the top
Sure.
right-hand corner is visibly saddened when he sees you both rip your clothing and then mend it. It is he's like visibly sad by it, and you don't know why. But anyway,
And
Um,
we've all moved around the room. I've
Yeah.
settled at this
I want you to-
bottom table here.
Hello, this is the mid-episode break of Spitfire Squires. I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop of how these first couple episodes are going to work. My name is Hayden, and I'm going to be our editor as well as playing Jesse. So, the first couple episodes are going to be split into a 1 and a 1.5 section because our first two recording sessions were monsters, and we don't want to overload any listeners with a 3-hour episode for the first two sessions. So that's what the first two uploads are going to be. Our goal is to put these out every other week, but whenever there's a 0.5 episode, it will be released at the same time as its respective episode. Other than that, you're welcome to try to follow us on social media. We have a Twitter and we have an Instagram. Spitfire Squires is where you can find us. And yeah, I think that this is going to be good. I'm grateful for anyone listening to this, and I think that you guys are really going to like where this story goes and how it develops, and also how we develop, because we're just figuring this out. This is our first shot at doing this. So thank you for joining us through the rough stage of this. We're improving every episode, and I'm excited to see where this goes. I hope you guys are too. Thank you.
I want you to roll to see who's gonna go first in this interaction.
What are we rolling?
Yes. Is it initiative?
Just a
Is it
D20.
initiative?
It's a D20.
Okay.
Just a straight up and down
Yep.
D20.
Yep.
Straight up and down D20. And
16.
it is 11.
Nat fucking
16.
20.
Nice.
Okay, so we're gonna go with Jesse first. Okay, wonderful. This is exactly the vibe I wanted. So you're gonna go up to Marion?
Yes, I kind of want to like get a little bit between these two because I just noticed that these two are like alone across the room.
Okay. So you go up to Marion. It's a pleasure to meet you! And she immediately takes your hand and starts shaking it, like very aggressively.
I think I like instinctually cast light in my staff. Yes, it's a pleasure.
You're shiny.
Yes, I'm
Like,
sorry.
Very shiny.
Yes, it's a bit of my thing. Ha,
I'm a fire genasi. That's also my thing.
amazing. Okay.
We have so much in common.
Yes, we do. Oh my gosh. Our
What are you doing here? I'm a paladin. It's nice to meet you.
is she like heavily armored? Can you like describe her for me? I know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, she is very tall. Probably about 6'2", like along the lines of Johnson Davidson. And she has piercing blue eyes, as you can see in the photo, on this little round glasses. And she has long hair that kind of is curled up into this kind of big ass mess. She is geared to the teeth and is completely unaware of how strong she is as she goes and shakes you basically up and down.
I am fascinated by your skill set. What do you hear? Like, what do you know your program so far, or
My program, like
yes, like for
the
school,
schedule,
yes? Do you know what you're
well,
taking?
I'm gonna be studying as a paladin under Mr. Flimlack, I think his name is.
Okay.
Flimlack. Yes, Flimlack. Heard he's a bit grouchy, but that's we'll see. We're new here. And she goes and takes a bite of meat that you see on the table there.
Interesting. Okay.
What are you studying?
Oh, I'm a bit of a dual study. I have a bit of a minor right now. But
Minor?
I do magic. That's what I'm best at.
Magic is magical. That's wonderful.
Yes,
Um,
I agree. I think.
She holds out her hand. I can do a little bit too, and she holds out and she just produces flame like right in front of you, charring the meat that she's eating right now.
I can do that. I can do something similar. Can I?
Oh,
Like, I'm gonna guys create bonfire on one of the chairs.
okay. Which one specifically?
I think this one to the right of my character.
Okay.
Actually, wait, is this a brazier? Is that like an actual like fire?
This is a
right there?
brazier. Yeah.
Okay,
It's a
I'm-
big brazier.
Can I just cast create bonfire in that? Now that I know that's actual
yeah.
fire. Like, I just want to try
these
to
are
grow it
big-
a little bit.
Pig roast and bonfires. As everyone's kind of eating. Yeah, you produced it in there, and the flame doubles in size. Wow, you did something. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
I
I
do a little bit.
you
as
do?
me and-
Okay, well, a little bit is better than nothing.
Yes. Do you see the man over there? He just sat down at that table. I pointed over to JD.
You point to JD. Yeah, I think I can see the fire's a bit tall. I can't really see it. Now,
Sorry,
but,
I dim it.
Sure. Oh, thank you.
He also does
he
magic. I
Oh,
don't.
he's talking to Castio.
Can
That's
I
not
can I
good.
roll perception to see if I see this?
Yeah.
Perception.
Castio's a
fif-
bit of a douche.
Got a 15.
Really?
Oh yeah, you see, she stands up and she's waving at you.
I stand
She's-
on a chair and wave back.
You're both waving aggressively until one of you decides
There-
to stop.
Who decides to stop first? I literally
We're gonna-
follow
we're gonna
the
roll.
god of endurance. This is my
We're
thing.
gonna roll.
Jesse is watching in amazement.
What'd you get?
Wait, what do I roll?
You just rolled d20.
Oh, just a straight
Actually,
up.
no.
Okay, hang on.
This is gonna be a con. We're gonna do a contest.
Is it Constitution?
Contest. Yeah, make a
Hey.
con.
I got a
just a constant.
13.
Okay, I got 9.
I win.
So she's waving at you, and then she gets distracted by the meat she's eating, and she just continues on talking to Jesse.
Solid. All right. Anyway.
Fascinating. Okay, do you serve a god or
Yes. Are you familiar with Bashaba?
Shaba? Am I familiar with Shaba? I don't.
You would know just from meeting the previous tiefling that this was the same goddess, the goddess of misfortune.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay,
Yes,
that's,
I'm.
the other lady. Is also a follower of her.
Other lady. I know many ladies. Which lady?
I believe her name was Marigold.
Marigold.
She's one of the
Oh, yes,
instructors.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes, she doesn't like me.
Why?
I burned some of her plants. She didn't like that. So, she should have known misfortune would fall eventually, but I don't know. I don't think we got on the right foot.
Well, there's always time to
I
make
know.
that up.
Yeah, time for more mischief.
Of
I don't
course, I
want
agree with
misfortune to fall all the time, just on the people that I don't like. So my enemies.
That's
I think she
fair.
may be my enemy. Oh no.
Well, there's
Uh,
always time. There's always time to tell.
Okay, who rolled the second highest on the
I
initiative?
did.
Okay, and let me see. You're talking to Patel.
Yes.
Okay. tell is keeping to themselves, like just eating berries and this lettuce, just completely not talking. Like you walk over, sit next to them, and they aren't even acknowledging you.
I stay there.
Okay. Let's see here. I'll check something real quick.
Can I roll investigation?
Ooh. What exactly are you trying to figure out here?
Like, what is his, based on like body language, what he's wearing, how he's holding himself, like is he?
What is your passive perception by chance?
My passive perception? Let me look. Is 12.
Okay. So you're sitting there, and the first thing you notice is that this is not a man, it's a woman. She is an Aarakocra, and she's just covered in all black, and she's wearing this big cloak. But what you see is that one of these feathers kind of slips out beneath the cloak and is reaching into one of your side pockets.
I am going to grab the feather.
Okay.
And I'm going to. Is she facing away from me?
You're both just kind of facing forward at this moment. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the feather, look to her, and put the feather in front of her face. And be
Okay.
like, "Is this yours?"
Make an intimidation check for me.
Okay. That wasn't my intent, but it's an 18.
Oh, are you okay? You're trying to. I was
I'm
thinking,
trying... It's not necessarily intimidation. It's more so I'm trying to gain her interest.
Okay.
Like,
Then
give me attention.
we're gonna use that roll, but we're gonna say it's more persuasion.
Yes.
Or a charisma.
Okay, if it's persuasion, then it's 17 plus 5. If it's charisma, it's 17 plus 1.
She looks at you, and a grin starts to form across her beak as she kind of acknowledges you. It's been a while since I've met someone who could keep up with me. I must say I'm impressed. Are you here to study as well? I assume so, but what exactly are you studying?
I'm here to continue my study in being a rogue.
I am as well.
Wonderful. I could tell.
I think we're going to get off on such a good start.
Such a good start. I'm going to also roll investigation or insight to see if she's lying to me.
Okay, make an insight check.
14 plus... Wait, where is insight on my thing?
Somewhere, probably. It's on the skills
Oh,
list.
It's straight 14.
14. Even with 14, it's kind of hard to tell. You can't tell if she's just being, like, off on it, or if she's just genuinely, like, intrigued by you. If that makes any sense.
Okay.
But, if I'm being completely honest, I've heard that our previous teacher is, currently on leave. So I hope this new one can meet the mark.
Well, it seems like we'll have to break them in, won't we?
I like the way you think. We are actually going to be good friends, I think. And we're going to cut over to JD.
I was horrified by that interaction. I'm deeply afraid.
I'm very scared of them.
I purposefully muted myself so that I wouldn't say anything.
I was trying so hard to be quiet.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so who are the people that I'm next to? I walk over to this table with two blondies. And I'm like,
So,
hey, what's going
yeah.
on, guys?
The
I don't say that. I just walk over.
okay. The guy you don't know is Castillo, is just talking at the game. So that's when I decided to. Who do you think you are?
But I'm JD. Nice to meet you.
You're JD. What clan are you from exactly? I can tell you're an elf, but I can't tell exactly which one you are from.
Well, honestly, my clan's a little bit secluded. I'm from the Davidson family, if you know what that is.
Davidson family. I have actually heard of them. I heard they're a remote sort of commune of sorts. And the elf across from you kind of laughs as well. It's a commune.
Did she say
and-
what's a commune?
Yeah, and
Okay.
and he's just kind of looking at you with a very smug grin.
I let my gaze slide across the table to her, and I say, "Well, what's your name?"
Slaran
Laron. It's very
from
nice to
the
meet you.
Dalathan family.
From the Dalathan family. Can I roll history or something to see if I know what that is?
Yeah, make a history check.
I got a 15.
15. Okay. You know a little bit about other elf cultures, and you know that this one is notorious for being extremely lucky, but lacking in any sort of actual like skill. Like they always
Okay.
invested in the correct thing at the right time,
Mm,
out of just pure luck.
yes.
So they've gained wealth and power through that mean, but nothing of actual skill.
Okay. And do I know anything about Castillo? Did he introduce himself
Oh,
with his last name?
He did not. He
Okay.
is. You can tell from the emblem that he has on his chest that he's from the Brook family, because the shoulder pads that kind of has this cape that he's wearing kind of flow over the front as well into sort of a stream-like design.
Gotcha.
And you know the Brooks are known for creating wine and having a great agricultural economy.
Well, yeah, so it was. I already forgot how to say her name. I can't say it.
Slaran.
Laron. I don't do that in
Laron.
character. I did that as Spencer. I don't do that as in character. Johnston's good with names.
Okay, yeah.
Laron. Have you guys figured out your roommate situations yet?
We are going to be together, I think. I don't know.
You and Castillo? Or I can't
Yeah,
say his
'cause
name.
we're going to be together. I think we discussed with that lizard man over there, and she points to behind you, behind the pillar, to Zormash, who is just devouring an entire bowl of fruit. I think that one way back behind you, not the hairy one, but the one who's kind of just hiding, I think. And you see that there's like a gnome who's just kind of underneath the table. You can see his hat and his eyes. That's about it as he's looking around at everything. The frog person over to the right is just staring at him, like black pupils directly into him. Yeah.
All
So
right.
yeah, I'm afraid our spots are all full, unfortunately.
Well, hey, I really do appreciate you letting me know and letting me get it to be able to know you.
Yes, maybe
Florian,
next time don't show up late, and then we'll have more to talk about. Anyway, and she just continues with whatever they were talking about before.
okay. I walk over to Herc.
Okay.
It was
what are
Herc,
you doing?
right? How you
Yeah.
doing? What's your story, man?
Really?
Yep.
You want to know about me?
Yep, I want to know the lore. I want to know the Herc lore, the Herc backstory. Who is he?
Make a persuasion check.
Hercules, more like Hercules.
Where is persuasion? There it is. I rolled a 1. So
Okay.
Enemy.
so
I don't
I
think we're gonna get along very well.
I
I can just tell.
I think we're gonna get along great. I reach over to like shake his hand and I knock his wine glass or whatever he's drinking onto his lap.
Yeah, it spills onto him, and you can see that the sigil that he's wearing is a white skull. Make another religion check for me.
Okay. Please be better than that nonsense. Jeez. It's 7.
A 7. You
Why
don't
am
know
I
what
so bad at
exactly.
religion?
You don't know exactly what it is, but you know it's bad news.
All right.
He looks at you. Oh no, no. This isn't. I'm holding back. I'm holding, and he's just like
I'm gonna
furious
power
claws into the table.
power walking away now. Power walking away.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
At this
make my
point,
way on over to Jesse.
the. Are you gonna go over to Jesse? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Jesse.
So yeah, that's the time that I killed accidentally somebody's dog. But you know that wasn't my fault.
Oh my god, that is insane.
It was a freak accident. How was I supposed to know they were flammable?
Hey,
Yeah.
so this is the gentleman who you were waving at earlier.
Hi.
This is one of my roommates, Marion. This is JD.
Nice to meet you.
Do you?
It's nice to meet you.
I stick out my hand. Does she shake my hand?
Oh yeah, she immediately goes for it. And just shakes it really hard.
Amazing.
Marion, do you happen to have a roommate? We are looking for our fourth right now.
I don't actually. I think people are intimidated by me.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
Is that why you're like across the room on your own right now?
You know, I didn't think about it, but maybe.
Well, of course, I would like to bring this up to our third. I'm gonna point over to Krem.
Okay.
I'm
Are you
gonna
guys gonna walk
say-
to her, or are you gonna just?
I'm gonna ask Marion. That's our third over there. Would you like to go and check?
Sure.
See if
yeah,
we can.
Let's.
Awesome. Let's go.
She darts across the room.
With the speed of light. There we go. Over tables.
As she yeah, over the tables. As she runs over the tables, Patel stands up. I think I should get going. Perhaps we'll meet in class. Good day. And she just walks over to another table.
Good day. Krem says kind of shyly.
Okay.
Krem, this
Hi.
this is Marion.
Hi. Hi. Are
Hi,
you looking at me? I
Marion.
can't tell. You're wearing the sunglasses. It's hard to tell if you're looking at me.
Well, it's god awfully bright. in this
Yeah, I love
room.
it.
Well, I hate it.
Oh. That's Okay. I don't get why.
Hey,
This is a complete it doesn't make any sense to her.
Marianne, do you like constantly glow a little bit, or is that just like a thing you do when you're excited?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay,
I'm always
okay.
excited, so I'm always
Okay,
glowing.
do you glow when you
That's
sleep?
amazing.
I mean, I don't know. I'm sleeping.
That's fair. That's fair. I guess
how would I
you
know?
you just never asked anybody.
I mean, why would I ask someone to watch me sleep?
I mean, like
You can
That
just
is a
watch me
weird
sleep.
question.
I don't like
have
that.
you never had a roommate?
No.
Oh wow, where are you from?
I'm
Why?
I'm
Why did y'all
originally-
interrupt my perfectly good conversation to come over here and talk
I'm-
among yourselves?
I'm sorry, Krem. This is Marion. We were wondering if you think she would be a good fit for our fourth roommate.
Well, I guess she's awful bright.
people say I'm really
Uh,
smart.
How smart?
Like really smart.
I believe those people.
I would believe that.
But Krem,
she
yeah.
sits,
Sorry.
she just sits down on the table and is just watching you all intently.
Would you be interested, Krem, or did you already make arrangements, or was there someone else you were eyeing?
I did not. She should be fine.
Perfect. Then we're all in
I
agreement.
love being fine. It's at this moment that the teachers start coming out from this side door over here. The older man with a pipe speaks up at this point. And he looks at all of you. I would have liked to wait a moment. And he takes the pig roast and takes whatever's left of it and just slams it through the pillar on this right-hand side. And this character just bolts over here. Do I have your attention? Thank you. So, I would have liked to start earlier, but combined with Mr. Jameson and Miss Marigold, we've had to hold off for a moment, and they both kind of look at each other and then look at him and just start laughing before covering their faces. Also, Professor Laughingheart isn't here right now. She is your headmaster, but I don't know why she's not here. But anyway, we're going to continue on. I'm so glad you all had time to come and enjoy your initiation, your orientation, getting to know those around you. But now it's time for a little bit more fun. So, hidden in Sector B1, we have your rooms. You have a mission. Your mission is to go find the Golden Slip. The Golden Slip allows you to request any one of us, and he holds his hands out to everyone that's present, the teachers out of there, to request them for any sort of exam, and they must take it. Usually, we pick you, but in this circumstance, you get to pick us. So, if you come to find that you like some people more than others, then, that's fine. You also are allowed to have one magical weapon from the vault of your choice. And you just hear a bunch of, yeah, from, people who are very excited for, this upcoming challenge.
Mm.
Yes. Thonic will handle that shortly. He's off by himself in his studies as usual. But, yes, let me sort of go over the history of our... And he starts to go on about the history of the school. Can you all make perception checks for me?
24.
24.
Nat 20 for a 19.
I'm
Okay.
glad y'all saw because I got a 10.
Okay. Cream, you are looking into the fire, and it's really bugging you, so you're not really seeing this. You two see this plain as day. Castio, Zormash, Arcus, and Siluran. This link is in my way. Okay, go away. All are sneaking out and heading this direction.
Can I cast Sacred Flame? Not on
Sacred
one
Flame.
of them, but I want to create a flash of light near them
Okay.
to illuminate them.
Make a dexterity check to see if you can do this quick enough before they are, because they're trying to do this quickly as well as stealthily. So you're trying to interrupt the stealth part of it. And we're gonna see if you can do this quick enough. So make a dexterity check for me.
Okay. Dexterity or sleight of hand?
I feel like you could do either or in this situation.
Okay. Can I do sleight of
This-
hand because I have a higher plus? Or if it's just dex, that's
Fine.
fine. No, I'm not gonna beg
Fine.
for it.
Don't say I did. Don't say I didn't do anything nice.
my favorite DM.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a picture of this because it's
Oh, no.
it's another nat 20, and I don't want you to think that I'm fucking cheating.
Okay.
I-
So
Hayden paid the dice beforehand.
yeah, he paid the dice.
I
They're all paid
tested.
out.
I
You
tested
don't
my
have to
dice.
send me a picture. I believe you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So
I
here's
just
what-
feel like I'm rolling a lot.
See, here's what happens.
Man, this flame is
Um,
real interesting.
There is what color is your sacred flame?
Gold.
Gold. A flash of golden light illuminates the room, and it just cuts them off entirely. And it just they're all kind of shiny except for Zormash, and they all just kind of reflects off of them, illuminating like it's fire, like it's fairy fire or something. And he just stops and he's like, "Where are you going?" And they're gonna make a group deception check as Castillo steps up. We're going to the bathroom, of course. So I'm gonna have them roll. 1 second. 16 plus 4 for 20. Okay. It's gonna be very high DC, just so you know. This isn't gonna be easy for them. Because this guy has like a -2. Oh, he rolled a 17 though. Okay. It's a 15.
In that moment, I decided Jesse was a snitch.
In that moment, Krem decided that flame is the most interesting thing.
That what is the most
very,
interesting
very
thing?
interesting.
Flame is the most interesting thing, even though she doesn't like light.
Krem, are you
fair
like?
It's less of a interesting and more of a like, why is this still here? It's bothering me so much.
Like irritated.
Yes.
Krem, are you like visibly uncomfortable with the like bright light right there?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second.
I accidentally moved Rister under shadow. I don't know where they were.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
no.
I'm gonna step between you and the light and just try to block it a little bit, see if I can help. If I'm like
Okay.
noticing that from
They
here.
they failed that. So basically what happens is we're going to the bathroom, of course, and then the Dragonborn steps over. I thought we were going to get a head start. No, this is not what we're doing. And then Celeron's like, yeah, I thought that's what we were doing. I thought we were gonna go run, and they just bolt.
Yikes.
And Mr. Maliwa goes, well, I guess we started. And everyone
I
just
start
starts
running. I start
bolting.
running. We're running.
Yeah.
We're going, boys. We're going. I grab Marion and I'm like, Marion, go.
Yeah, we're gonna roll initiative now.
Does she run with me? Does she run with me?
Yeah, she follows you. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So yeah, they have a surprise round, so they're gonna be 1 round ahead of you, and we're gonna do a series of basically group dash actions, basically.
I got an
Well,
11.
There's
I'm
also
a rogue.
Initiative.
There's also a feature I'd like to introduce that's like a homebrew thing that I think would be fun.
Okay.
Perf.
It's called Mad Dash.
Okay.
Mad Dash is you can use your reaction to move half of your movement on your turn. However, the next turn you cannot move. You take a point of exhaustion as well.
Ooh.
Because this is sort of like last ditch effort to get somewhere or to get in the way of something.
So wait, I can double my movement, but I get a point of exhaustion?
No, you can use your reaction to get half of your movement speed added to your roll. So you can use your action and your bonus action, like if you're a rogue or something. Okay. But in this case, you could use your movement action and the mad dash mechanic if you would like. I don't know if y'all are okay with that, but
I'm down for it.
So yeah,